Hi, my name is Michaela, and today I'm going to talk about relationships and becoming a whole person and the role that plays. So I want to start off just with talking about children. So growing up, we learn through TV shows, through cartoons, through movies, through storybooks that basically we are going to fall in love, get married, have kids, and live happily ever after. And as adults, we know that that is not the case. That's an unrealistic expectation. And what usually happens is you fall in love, you meet that person, you might get married, you might have a kid, and then that relationship might end. And this might happen multiple times. And then one day you end up with two divorces, two children, and you are raising your kids as a single parent. Okay, this is the reality of our society at this time. So what I want to maybe question is maybe we're not marrying the right person. And what I mean by that is uh, maybe we need to marry ourselves before we can marry someone else. Okay, so maybe we have to commit to ourselves. We have to tie the knot. We have to put a ring on it. We have to jump the broom, break the glass, okay, with ourselves before we can truly be in a relationship with someone else. And at this point, I do believe that once you marry yourself and you become a whole person, then um, there won't be anyone else that can make you less of a whole person. So there's no man, there's no woman, there's no friendship, no other individual that can make you more whole than you already are. Okay, and this is important because in life when a relationship fails, it's important to be able to pick the pieces back up. So I want everyone to take vows to yourself, love yourself. So the first vow would be to love yourself for better or for worse. And sometimes this is difficult because you have to be truly honest with yourself. And the better part, everyone loves themselves for the better, but the worst is what we kind of have to work on. And the worst might be, you have low self-esteem. Maybe you have an addiction. Maybe you have characteristics that you don't like about yourself. Like maybe you're hot-tempered or it could be a lot of things. Maybe you're jealous. Okay, these are things that you should be honest about yourself and recognize and try to work on. But once you can be honest with yourself, at least you know that in the end you're there for yourself. And that's what I'm trying to get at is that you're never going to leave yourself. When you marry yourself, you are committed to yourself. Um, so you don't have to rely on someone else to be there for you because you know that you're never going to leave you. Second would be love yourself right where you are right now. So for richer or for poorer. Okay, so don't say when I lose weight, I'm going to love myself. When I lose that 10 pounds, I'm going to love myself. Or when I get married, I'm going to love myself. When I have that career, when I am able to afford a job, a house, I'm going to love myself. No, you want to love yourself right where you are right now. Okay, what got you here won't get you there. And what I mean by that is you have to love yourself now so that you can get where you want to go. Okay, but if you're always looking at where you want to go, then how are you supposed to get there if you can't realize where you are now? Third would be through sickness and health, and I think this is an important one because we all love ourselves when we're healthy in the health part of our lives, but in sickness is when what I mean by that is basically I want you to be able to make yourself healthy. Okay, so when you are going through those obstacles or when things in life don't go the way you plan, when you love yourself, you marry yourself, you become a whole person, then you can be able to pick up those pieces. And what I'm saying by that is there's an analogy where you every day you pick up your cup of coffee, okay, but one day the bottom of the glass falls out and it breaks and it shatters all over the floor. So everything that you expected your life to be is completely shattered and altered. And at that point, I want you to be able to pick up the pieces. So you need to learn how to pick up the pieces when you're lonely, when you're sad, when you can't do something, when you failed at something. You need to be able to hold your own hand and pick up those pieces. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't rely on other people. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying that first it comes within, and then it will allow you to love other people. So love yourself the way you want others to love you, and then you can love them the way you want to be loved as well. And I think at this point, once you become a whole person, then you're not relying on someone else first to make you secure with yourself or to make you happy with yourself, because you can do that without that person, and that person or that relationship you get in, that becomes a companion. So that becomes your companion, and you're not relying on them for other things to make you happy, because when you do that and things don't go the way you planned, sometimes individuals can't pick up the pieces, and they do go into situations in life where it's difficult to get out of. So overall, I'm saying to love yourself, become a whole person, and remember that what got you here will not get you there. So thank you, and I hope you guys liked it.